Hello and welcome to the Airbus A320 NEO flight deck. Today we fly with an Airbus A320 NEO. It's really great airplane, just a few weeks old and saves lots of fuel and has less emissions. So we enjoy very much flying that plane, even it's less noisy. And we fly to Tenerife South today. We expect an approach to runway 7, an ILS approach. At the end it will be a visual approach. So please stay tuned and enjoy our flight here in this wonderful new Airbus A320 NEO. And by the way, NEO stands for New Engine Options. Lots of people think this is for because it's a new airplane. No, it's new engine options because we do have very nice new engines here at this Airbus A320. Thank you and enjoy our video. Thanks.
Enjoy.
Once again, your captain from the flight deck. So we just started our descent into our destination airport, Tenerife South. We expect to land in about 30 to 35 minutes from now on runway 07. The weather is good, some clouds, temperature 25 degrees Celsius. At this time we're on the flight deck. We'd like to thank you for joining us for this flight. We hope you enjoyed your stay here on board. And we wish you also a nice stay on Tenerife Island or wherever you're traveling to today. Thank you and all the best to you. Okay, I am back. I have control.
You have control.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Starting the descent. So I think it looks like we may get a shorter arrival. Now what do you think about an open descent? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, thrust idle open descent. So in anticipation of a shorter approach. Huh? I think we don't fly the whole routing. Huh? So whenever you have time, I am ready for a briefing.
Then continue Terto 1 Papa.
Alright, you inserted the Territory 7 Golf arrival.
Yes. Let's just go through the points. It makes sense to see a little bit more what we do.
Buenos días, 103142 procediendo a Pepon, descendiendo para 250.
Let's
A
see.
103142, Canarias muy buenas.
We are in the middle of that arrival.
Yeah.
Let's double checked.
Para lanzaros.
130 en curso Guinas, 103142.
So we are on the way from LPC Lima Papa Charlie to Conda, and then let me see.
Oh well.
Let me see. Conda, Milan.
We don't have any constraints at that arrival. And the grids are all fine. There's just the Gran Canaria Island with the 8500.
Yeah.
Later, the MSA is 4661.
Yeah.
ILS starts at 2600 feet. It's an ILS Zulu, runway 07. Minimum 440 feet, which is set.
Yeah.
In case of missed approach, straight ahead, minimum 5,000 feet, right turn to Tenerife South VOR.
Yeah.
It's coded in the FMS.
Yeah.
So
let me just go through here. Let's have another look. So yeah. Yeah. So what I assume that we get a vector at the end. And,
yeah, me too.
And then we will intercept. Maybe really short.
Eurowings ONE November Tango, Canarias, 133.675.
133.675, Eurowings ONE NOVEMBER TANGO, bye.
Libre 33942, aproximación 24.8, hasta luego. 24.8, buen día, 3942.
Radar, buenos días, Eurowings ONE NOVEMBER TANGO, flight level 2907, descending flight level 250.
Eurowings ONE NOVEMBER TANGO, identified, split level 110.
Descending flight level 110, Eurowings ONE NOVEMBER TANGO.
110. Okay, so I assume that we get vectors at the end to the final, or even we may fly visual approach. Huh?
All right.
Yeah. And yeah, so go ahead with your...
confirm 165.
Yeah, it's just the fuel. We have 600 kilos, which makes 18 minutes for extra fuel.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, so we planned an ILS approach to runway 07, ILS Zulu 07. We will do this fully managed flight director autopilot auto thrust, and then at the end I continue with the auto thrust for landing. Keep that on. We did a landing distance calculation, so they want us to leave after 1800 meters. Calculated this is auto brake medium and max reverse, and so we do have a stop margin of 1,599 meters and a landing distance of 1,601 meters. So it's almost the same, yeah. So 1,600 meters distance and 1,600 meters margin, and then we are supposed, according to the airport information, to leave via Bravo 4, that's my understanding, and then we do a left turn afterwards, start the APU, and then we taxi to the apron, so maybe in position at the gate or an apron position. So what's special at this airport? We have to expect some wind shears during short final or longer final. They say about 16 or below 1600 feet. It may go up to 35 knots, plus 35 knots, but the wind is below the threshold right now. So
doesn't look like
I
it.
expect that we do not have to expect that. The windshield will just go away in a few moments, and then usually we're back established on speed on a very short time frame. So like if I had that prior, so let's say if we approach stabilized at like 1,000 feet, and then we are like 20 knots fast. Then at 850 we're back at speed on speed, so something like that. So we have to accept it during that approach. It may happen, and we need to be ready to accept it and to work with it. Yeah. And this is special here. The rest is quite normal.
And we have high terrain in the north.
Yeah.
And we have perfect weather, so should be able to see everything.
Yeah, high terrain in the north, and so what I did, I added a 3 nautical miles radius around the threshold, so if we do have a visual approach, we want to be established as usually on speed and in configuration 1,000 feet above the airport. That would be at 1,200 feet, and we should be tracking latest on the track at 700 feet. That's 500 above the airport, that's 700 feet. So, but I put in a 3 miles arc around the threshold to make sure that we know where to go and where we can fly. And we should keep in mind that the Tenerife South VUR is not at the runway. Huh? It's about 5.8 miles from the threshold. Okay. Usually those VURs are near the runway, but not here. Yeah, seatbelt signs are on. Yeah, that's almost it, huh?
Yeah, I think I have nothing to add.
Good.
Now, buenos días, gaan 8 Foxtrot Kilo, climbing 50130 to Laris.
Runway 8 Foxtrot Kilo, identified, climbed level 240.
Climb level 240, runway 8 Foxtrot Kilo.
So that's one airplane ahead of us, 20 miles. Yeah, and again to the deceleration. If we are on the runway and we see everything is decelerating fine, maybe I switch off the auto brake, just go with manual brakes and reduce the reverse.
252,
but try to make this exit.
Level 250.
Alright. Eurowings 252, identified, descent to level 150.
Descent level 150.
So I see Pico di Tede Mountain.
Yeah,
almost 12 o'clock or so.
Right, 6 Bravo Romeo identified, level 240.
Time for level 240, runway 6 Bravo.
So the airplane ahead is steady at 1400, 14,000, no?
Bitte los 8
Yeah,
vuelta, Gran Canaria 24-3, Javier.
24, 28 corta, hasta luego, gracias.
Yeah, by the way, in case of...
Eurowings 1 November Tango, approach 1277, Javier.
127.7, Eurowings 1 November Tango, bye.
Iberes 3845, vuelo directo basta.
9 Lima Víctor, izquierda rumbo 120, autorizado ILS Zulu directo a la pista 07.
Izquierda 120, autorizado ILS Zulu 07023 Lima Víctor.
Vueling 2 Lima Zulu, si es establecido, 13 millas fuera, 19-0, hasta luego.
19-0, hasta luego, gracias.
Approach Buenos Dias, Eurowings 1 November Tango, flight level 131, descending to flight level 110.
Muy buenas, Eurowings ONE NOVEMBER TANGO, identified, set heading 280 degrees, that's vectoring for ILS Zulu approach runway 07, descend, altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1023, 3 speed.
Eurowings 1 November Tango, descending 3000 feet, QNH 1023, heading 280 for the vectoring ILS Zulu 07, 3 speed.
Yeah, wonderful. We have 3000 blue altimeters.
QNH 1023, 12,700 feet.
1023, 12,700 feet. And please sequence the flight plan to... maybe we can use... what do we have? There's a point at Tenerife South on the final. Let's
10
see.
miles?
No, 10 miles. Not. Take the... I would say the ITS 58.
Oh, right. 243.
Caner 9 Lima Víctor se encuentra a unas 18 millas en final de la pista 07, Caner con torre 119,0. Buenos días.
90, buen servicio Lima Víctor.
Yeah, and our plan B is to go to Tenerife North. They have runway 12 in use and the weather is good. Maybe hazy.
Yeah.
And what do you think if we tell him he can give us vectors for the visual approach? There is somewhere the runway, and if he starts giving us vectors, it would be a good idea.
A request?
Yeah, sure.
Eurowings 1 November Tango.
Go ahead.
Eurowings 1 November Tango, request visual approach.
Roger that, Eurowings 1 November Tango, you're number 3. Between two traffics are traditional geysers, and one is 15 miles on final. So let's set heading 290, and I will give you clearance in 3-4 minutes.
Roger that, and heading 290, Eurowings 1 November Tango.
Yeah, it all makes sense. Heading is set to 290, and yeah, the airport is inside. Yeah, perfect. And approach phase is active.
Alright, I have India Tango Sierra identified.
Me too. And it's not having a DME. Oh no, it's having a DME, but it's not there. And we'll be coming home.
I have it.
It have it. I have it now. Yeah. Yeah, the chart says it should have one, and it's there. But my original identification was with no DME.
Ryanair 6 Alpha Yankee, contact Canarias Control 133.675. Have a nice flight, bye-bye.
33675 with Canarias, Ryanair 6 Alpha Yankee. Hasta luego.
Approaching. No.
Eurowings ONE November Tango, you clear visual approach runway 07, QNH 1023, pursuing traffic now. It's on line code, so it does not affect you.
Eurowings ONE NOVEMBER TANGO, we're cleared for the visual approach, QNH 1023, and we have the traffic on TFS.
So, autopilot is off, flight director's off.
166, descent for the 110.
Flight director's off, Lido.
One Eurowings 2 factor, you're identified. Setting 28 0 degrees, that's vectoring for
set runway track 073 and bird on base.
QNH 1023.
Descent 4000 feet, 1023, heading 280 for
1700
ILS, Zulu approach, runway 07, or wings
My
252.
track is set and
Yeah, no, you need to do it again because it changed to the present track. Sorry. I'm very sorry about that.
Alright.
Sorry. So you have the runway inside too, huh? It's here. Just
Yes.
Here. Yeah, very good.
From.
Perfect.
And approaching.
Yeah, checked. Nobody below right now. Good. Checked.
Eurowings ONE November Tango. Your position 8 miles south of the field. Contact tower 119.0. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Eurowings ONE NOVEMBER TANGO, tower 118, decimal, correction 119.0. Bye-bye.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Tower, Buenos Aires, Eurowings ONE NOVEMBER TANGO, we're 6 miles out of the field for the visual approach on runway 07.
Eurowings ONE NOVEMBER Tango, muy buenas, continue approach, wind 090 degrees 12 knots.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
So we can continue the descent. Let's say we're 5 miles. Yeah, that makes all sense. Get down.
Gear down.
Scanner Nana Lima Victor, ground 1219, hasta luego.
Ground 1219, hasta luego, Nana Victor.
Eurowings ONE NOVEMBER Tango, runway 07, clear to land, wind 090 degrees 11 knots.
Eurowings 1 November Tango, runway 07, clear to land.
Speed target checked.
On flaps full.
Speed check. Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
Ecamemo landing no blue.
Landing no blow. And VLS check.
Yeah, should be alright. 127, 127.
Yep. Yeah, 1 red, 3 white, 1000 is checked.
Checked.
2 red, 2 white. And set go around altitude 7,000 feet, please.
7,000 set.
Check.
Slightly low.
Check. Right.
400. 100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 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 retard.
Spoilers. Reverse, green,
Manual brake.
brake, medium.
Auto
Diesel.
brake off.
$70 knots.
Checked. So it's Bravo 4.
Yeah. Perfect.
Eurowings 1 November Tango, ground 121.9, bye-bye.
Ground 121 doesn't matter, Eurowings 1 November Tango, bye bye. Ground buenos dias, Eurowings 1 November Tango, Bravo 4.
Eurowings 1 November Tango, muy buenas. Left Tango, Marshall at Echo 51.
Tango, following the Marshall to Echo 51, Eurowings 1 November Tango.
Lima 7, ¿será Bravo 4 de nuevo ocupando rodadura?
Afirmo.
Copiado, pues les aviso.
Echo 5-1.
It's
This
apron
is an
position.
apron position. Not that
So
far
it's
away.
basically straight tango, then right
Yeah.
directly into this, into the position.
Lima 7, puede entrar en la rodadura y mantenga escucha. Le volveré a avisar en unos 4 o 5 minutos.
Recibido, Lima 7 ocupando rodadura, permaneciendo siempre a la escucha.
Rodadura muy buenas, Winter 783, en el Echo 53, listos rodar.
Winter 783, puerta en su izquierda, Delta 5, al punto de espera a la 07.
Izquierda Delta 5, punto de espera 07, Winter 783.
So the first should be 49, and then 50 and 51 is in between the binter and the chair. So let's see. Yeah. So, following the marshaller.
Brake fin comes on.
Thank you. Lights are off. So, so the parking brake is on.
AP bleed is on.
Engine 1 is off and engine 2 is off. Very convenient parking checklist.
Parking engines.
Off.
Radar, predictive wind shear
Is
system.
off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake.
Is on for the time being.
Parking check is complete.
Hey, thank you. How was it?
Nice. It's a nice approach.
Nice visual
Nice
report.
weather.
Yeah, weather beautiful, no? But TD is a little bit in the clouds, huh? Just a little, so little hazy today.
Yeah.
But
Could
yeah,
be better. But the rest was great.
Yeah, it was nice, and they even let us fly the visual approach. That was nice. So
Very nice.
yeah, and no big wind shear.
As expected.
We were prepared. Nothing. Okay. Hello, ground.
Copy from ground. Buenos días, señor. Chocks in place.
Very good. So then we release the brakes now, huh?
Yes.
Okay, brakes are released now. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, hey, thank you very much.
Thank
it was
you.
a pleasure. Thank you.
This is Tenerife South ATIS information, hotel. At time 1100. ILS Zulu approach. Runway 07. Transition level 70. Ground and clearance delivery on 121.75. Wind touchdown zone 090 degrees 11 knots. Variable between 070 and 110 degrees. Kavok. Temperature 25. Dew point 18. QNH 1023. QFE 1016. No SIG. This was Tenerife South ATIS information, hotel.